Good afternoon, everybody. It's Derek Clark from the Rangers Review here. A special video we're launching this afternoon just to give you a little rundown of our amazing offer we launched on Monday. If you're a subscriber already, then thank you very much for your support. For those that may be unfamiliar with the work that we do here at the Rangers Review, or perhaps just watch our daily briefings on YouTube. This is to give you an idea of the offer we have on just now, and also the Rangers Review site, what you can expect if you sign up. First of all, I think we'll just wait for a number of people to join us on the video, and then we'll crack on with it. You can see the little ticker below. In fact, that gives it away of what our offer is. It's our best deal ever here at the Rangers Review, our Black Friday offer. 6 months worth of content for just £1. It really is sensational. Just head over to rangersreview.co.uk for all the details. There it is in all its glory, folks. We launched it on Monday, and I have to say the uptake has been absolutely sensational. So many of you taking advantage of it, and why wouldn't you? You pay your £1, and that's you sorted for 6 months. You don't need to worry about it whatsoever. It's £2.99 per month thereafter. Even at that, it's a cracking deal for the content that is on offer, and I'll quickly run through some of the articles that you'll find on the website today. But yeah, I know times are tough at the moment. Energy bills are rising, and it really is a bleak winter for many of us at the moment. So we've tried to price it as best we could, and for £1 for 6 months, it really is, as I mentioned, one of the best deals we've ever launched. The best, I think it is, off the top of my head. Comments coming in. Stephen, thanks very much for that. Value for £1. Yeah, absolutely. You'll struggle to find a newspaper for less than £1 today. So for 6 months worth of coverage, and you'll get Rangers articles every single day. It really is a top offer. Ian Begg gets in touch. Hi, Ian. Got mine. Top-notch deal, guys. Thanks very much for supporting us, Ian. It really is much appreciated, and I'm sure you'll enjoy some of the content that will be coming your way. So let's run through the website itself, folks. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen here. Hopefully, I'm tech savvy enough to know what I'm doing here. So we'll hit this screen here. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's run through what you can expect to find on the website today. So this is the Rangers Review site. If you subscribe, take advantage of the offer. This is what you'll find here on the homepage. So some of the top stories today, Joshua Barry, who is our tactics analyst, tactics guru, it really delves into the detail when it comes to Rangers. We'll have, of course, set up that partnership with StatsBomb, who help us forensically detail and analyse every single Rangers game and bring you great graphics and proper intelligent debate around the key points from each and every game. So Joshua's done a great piece on the website, how Rangers' new manager could set up. He's got their Kent at 10-2 up top and wide fullbacks. I'll quickly run through this piece in greater detail. You can see there, he's got a little graphic there of a potential Rangers side under a new manager, of course, looking for someone to replace Giovanni van Bronckhorst, who was dismissed on Monday. There's just an example of one of the graphics that we use from StatsBomb, the passing network. Joshua delves into detail about that and what it means for the layman and for the naked eye, you and me watching the match, and what those little graphics mean. So as you can see, very detailed. It goes into a bit of detail with regards to Alfredo Morelos and Antonio Cholak in his piece there. Lots of content about the inverted fullbacks as well. So that's just one example of what's on offer. If you scroll down here, today's newsletter, that's actually something as well that a lot of people are taking advantage of. Our newsletter piece is free for anyone who signs up. Just takes 5 seconds to sign up. Just stick your email address in. It means you'll get an opinion piece to your email inbox the day before it appears on the website as well. Johnny McFarlane has written today's piece. And so, yeah, I'd urge you all to sign up to that as well. Just head over to rangersreview.co.uk/ email bulletins to sign up to our newsletter if you haven't already done so. So he's written a little opinion piece there on why Scottish football must adopt World Cup time-wasting chop down. Of course, you might have seen if you're watching the World Cup over in Qatar, a lot of time added on at the end of halves of matches, and that's Pierluigi Collina's doing. So he's asking if that should be adopted in Scottish football. Fantastic piece here on the inside story of Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's Rangers reign. Again, Joshua spent a great deal of time getting this collated. So it goes into detail about Van Bronckhorst's time as Rangers manager, all the way back when he was appointed just a little over 12 months ago, taking over from Steven Gerrard. So as you can see there, it goes into fantastic detail, talking about the difference between domestic and European success, rebuilding the side as well, and of course, the end, which seen him dismissed from his job on Monday. So I do urge you to go and check out that. There's a piece out here from myself. I went to speak to the man who introduced us to the horseshoe, of course, the Feyenoord supporter who I spoke to just a little over a year ago when Van Bronckhorst was announced as Rangers manager. Slight alarm bells, I've got to admit, but when he did suggest that, and why the style of football at De Kuip was a tad boring to watch, and it looks like many of his summations have come to fruition. So I've actually went to speak to that supporter once again, just to get an idea of how his sacking has been viewed over in Holland. So ask him a number of questions. You can also find that on our YouTube channel, folks. It's also on Facebook and Twitter as well, if that is your social media channel of choice. I also asked him about Peter Bosz, who was linked to the job as well, and it's fair to say he recommended that Rangers end that pursuit, even if it is a pursuit of Peter Bosz. He says, I wouldn't recommend Peter. The football is nice, but you won't win anything. So yeah, I had a chat with him, so I'd urge you to check that out. Patrick Caskey, our scouting writer, they proved to be really popular on the website, folks, at the Rangers transfer scouting pieces. Usually he scouts players and potential recruits for Rangers, and of course with a new manager being searched for now, he's identified 3 coaches that could potentially fill that void left by Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. So again, very detailed piece. I'll just quickly run through it for you as well to give you an idea of what you can expect. There's the offer just popping up there. Rangers managers scouted 3 left field candidates. You can see Knutson of Bodo Glimt in the middle there. And there's 2 other managers, a Spanish coach and also an Italian coach as well, who are applying their trade in European football. Marti Cifuentes coaching Hammarby over in Sweden, and the Italian coach, whose name escapes me. But as you can see again here, lots of detail, especially with Patrick's pieces. He goes into great lengths to search these players usually that he scouts, and he gives his assessment as to how much of a fit they could be for Rangers. But as I mentioned, he is looking at potential coaches here. That's the guy's name there, Francesco Farioli, who's coaching in Turkey at the moment. But he goes into fantastic detail using the little diagrams here to give us an idea as to if these coaches would fit the remit that the Rangers hierarchy are looking for to fill that managerial void. So this is just some examples of the articles on the website. As you can see, loads on there. There's a little video briefing that we do every weekday morning. Myself, Joshua, and Stevie Clifford, who is a contributor to the website, and also most of you will know him from the 4 Lads Had a Dream blog. He joined us this morning just to discuss Michael Beale and his potential Rangers managerial appointment. Of course, he is a front runner at the moment. So it was just to discuss in detail what the pros and cons would be. And talking of Michael Beale, Joshua has done a great analysis piece on him and what Rangers could expect. Of course, he's down at QPR just now. He goes into detail about his tactical philosophy. We did speak to him when he took that job at QPR in the summer. So I'd urge you all to go and check that out. Great bit of analysis in there. Then just scroll down, you can see the latest Rangers news that pops up on a daily basis, and that's updated throughout. But the big pieces, the scouting pieces, as you can see here, there's a fan view from Stevie Clifford there, where he says Van Bronckhorst isn't solely to blame for his Rangers departure. So lots on there. Like I say, lots of tactical pieces, expert opinion pieces as well. A feast of stuff on there. I'll get through to some of the comments now that are coming in. Good to have your company on this Wednesday afternoon. Alan gets in touch. Hi, Alan. I'm already subscribed for £2.99 a month. Well worth signing up to get 6 months for £1. Appreciate that, Alan. And like I say, £2.99 a month itself is cracking in value. But as I say, £1 for 6 months, we are practically giving it away. So yeah, cracking value. Thanks, David, for the kind words. He says brilliant for £1. Easy to sign up, folks. All you have to do is head over to the Rangers Review website. I'll get the site back up shortly as well. Ian Thompson says very worthwhile articles for a tiny few. Yeah, absolutely. Lots of on there for you to go and check out. Let's see if we go to the website once again. So if you go to rangersreview.co.uk, it brings up the website and simply click on the subscribe button at the top right-hand side. If you click on it here, it should bring you up to this page here. I'm already a subscriber, so it doesn't give me the option, but it'll give you the option to either sign up to the deal, and I believe there's an offer for a yearly subscription as well. And this is our Black Friday offer in greater detail, just explaining what you can get for your £1. So yeah, as I mentioned, it supports us in the work we do here at the Rangers Review. Myself, Joshua Barry, and Johnny McFarlane each weekday. And as I mentioned, we've also got the likes of Stevie Clifford providing articles for us, as well as other tactics writer. We mentioned Patrick Caskey, others as well. Adam Thornton, I'm sure you'll have heard of from the Heart in Hand podcast. Also, so lots of contributors. We've got Martin Ramsey producing a piece for us every so often as well, with a nostalgic look back at big games in Rangers history. His pieces are really well received, and he goes into fantastic detail as well. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic value. Just £1 for 6 months worth of content. And as I mentioned as well, so much coming your way. We're on YouTube every weekday morning with our video briefing. Of course, we cover every Rangers match, both home and away, both the pre-match videos reacting to the team news, as well as the post-match reaction videos as well on the stroke of full time. Let's get through some of the other comments that are coming. So many of you commenting in here. Alan McKinnon says, hi, Alan. Signed up for £2.99 and enjoy every day's interaction. Good value. Well done, lads. Really appreciate that, Alan. Thanks very much for your support. So, yeah, just to recap then, folks, it's £1 for 6 months worth of content. It's our Black Friday offer. Launched on Monday, and it's available until the end of the month, when it will revert back to £2.99. So if you're undecided, on the fence perhaps, pay your £1. That's you sorted for 6 months. If you don't like it, if you're not a fan of the work we do, you can cancel at any time. It's very easy to do so. But I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that's coming your way. As I mentioned, we've teamed up with the likes of StatsBomb. We go forensically into detail, try and cover Rangers as best we can, looking into the intricate things with regards to different games and bringing you real cracking Rangers stuff. No need to sensationalise things or anything like that. It's just unadulterated Rangers news, and we're trying to get to the bottom of everything. In-depth interviews, you'll get those. I try and conduct an interview with an ex-player we'll try and, or someone connected with the club, we try and bring you at least one of those every week. I actually spoke to Gordon Petric earlier on today, so you should be getting that either at the end of this week or next. Very interesting guy doing cracking work over in Serbia for Partizan Belgrade, and he speaks very highly of his time at Rangers and what was one of the most successful times in the club's history. And as Ian says, good wee stocking filler for your Blue Nose pals. Yeah, absolutely, Ian. Couldn't say it better myself. So now's the time to sign up, folks. A lot of Rangers news occurring. Of course, it may be a World Cup break, but as is with the news on Monday, there's plenty to talk about when it comes to Rangers. Of course, we're all interested in finding out who the next manager is going to be, the 18th permanent manager in Rangers history. So keep your eyes peeled for that on the website and also on our social media channels for all the latest from Ibrox. So there it is, £1 for 6 months worth of content. Ends at the end of November, so you only have a short window to take advantage of it before reverting back to £2.99. Thanks to everyone who's joined on this video this afternoon. We'll be back, I'll be back tomorrow morning for the daily briefing. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, I'd urge you to do so, and thousands of you are doing so, so thanks very much for that, so you'll never miss a video when we go live. But thanks to everyone for coming on, and I'll speak to you a little later